What's up? What's up? This your boy Carolina Calvin. Um, I'm coming to you with the Week One NFL picks. Um, I was gonna do this, but I was more than likely probably gonna wait till late Wednesday. But I want to go ahead and get it out the way. Um, Not much is I think is gonna happen between today and Thursday, which is the first game. So I want to go ahead and get it out the way now. This will probably usually be around the days I'm gonna do it. Usually between Tuesday and Wednesday. If there's not a Thursday night game, then I might wait a little bit longer. It'll probably be on that Friday or possibly even that. It's gonna be before obviously the games come on. It's gonna obviously be before Sunday, and I would like for it to be before Saturday. But it's usually until I get more information. Talk about so I can hear about some of the injuries or who's going to be active, inactive, stuff like that. That's usually what I want to wait for before I even make a pick. But this is the first week, so you know I'm going to go out more on the limb on this on these picks. So of course we start with the Thursday night game. We got Baltimore Ravens visiting the Denver Broncos. Um, you know, going into Denver, it's always a tough place to play, especially early on in the season with the Heat. You know, a lot of players who that's players that can't even play in Denver. Ryan Clark is one because of the problems he has. What happened to trying to play in the high altitude. So it's a difficult place to play. Of course, this is a rematch of the semis, the AFC semis. So we have to, like I said, I'm going out on a limb. Players that I know that won't be there. Von Miller will Von Miller won't be there. He'll be serving the first game of his suspension. Um, Also, Champ Bailey, I believe, is a question mark. He's probably gonna be a game time decision. That's really, I think, the only ones that I know of impact players. Um, my pick for this game, I would have to say, hmm, I'm gonna go with Denver. Even though having Von Miller out and Champ Bailey nicked up, I still think the defense is gonna have a bend not break type of type play, and I think Peyton Manning is gonna light up. Uh, I want to say a relatively young. They got some guys coming back. They putting in some new pieces. They're still gonna be figuring out who they are defensively. A guy in Joe Flacco, who still got some weapons, but lost one of his top weapons, and it's not necessarily a rebuilding process for Baltimore, but when you're getting new pieces, it takes time to integrate those pieces. And I think Denver is ready now. Um, they got they got guys like a worker, who could easily come in, and he has played with a great quarterback in Tom Brady, so he knows what he needs to do. Guys like Decker already had a year under Peyton Manning, same with Demarius Thomas. So I think coming into this game, I think Denver's offense is more ready than Baltimore's offense. Defensively, like I said, I think Denver's going to have a bend not break. And we got Baltimore, who I think potentially has the potential to be a great defense. I don't think they're going to be ready for what the Denver Broncos are going to bring day one. So I definitely picked Denver in this game. Um, See the Sunday night 1 o'clock game. I mean Sunday. Apologize. Sunday afternoon, the 1 o'clock game. New England, Buffalo. Um, I'm gonna have to go New England. Buffalo still has, New England. Although, yeah, they have a lot of entertaining pieces. Gronk probably won't play in this game. Um, Buffalo doesn't really know who's gonna be a starting QB. It's not gonna be called. It's more likely gonna go with EJ Manuel. It's a rookie, you know, playing Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. So, it's a tall order. Yeah, you're in Buffalo. You you have some. You got Stevie Johnson. You got a good offensive line. You got C.J. Spiller. So, offensively, you got some weapons. Defensively, team that hasn't been too great defensively. Um, New England's offense, I think, is very underrated. They got a lot of new pieces, a lot of young guys, but I can see them putting up some points. But Buffalo defense is not great all around. Also see New England's run game. A guy like Stephen Ridley. They have a good. They have a good run blocking offensive line. They do a good enough job to open up holes. They do a good job of protecting Tom Brady. And you get Tom Brady some time, you give any quarterbacks, you give any good quarterbacks some time, they're gonna pick you apart. I mean that's fact. They're gonna pick you apart. So I'm definitely going with New England because you know obviously they have a more ready quarterback. Buffalo is trying to start a rookie, and I don't think their defense is good enough to stop what New England is going to bring to the table. And New England's defense, that front seven, look out for that front seven, is going to be pretty good. Other 1 o'clock game, Seattle Seahawks come to play my Carolina Panthers. Um, no, last year we came within one play, in Carolina, came within one play, of winning that game. If the right play was made, a lot of blame goes to a guy Cameron with, if the right play was made, we would have won that game. This Seattle team is much better in my opinion. Yeah, you could say, well, they got some of the same players, but a guy like Russell Wilson, a year under his belt, you know, you saw the potential of this guy later on down in the season in the playoffs. They also don't have Percy Harvin, but you still got beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. Um, still have Zach Miller, and he still has a great defense, the best secondary in football. Um, Underrated front seven. They're going to get after the quarterback more. Cliff Averill. Getting Chris Clemens back, obviously, after the terrible injury he went through in the Washington game in the playoffs. Um, it's going to be a tall order for the Panthers. Of course, the Panthers got started Luke Tualey. Nice guy pick up in the draft. But, I think, as bad as I want to pick the Panthers, I got to go with the more logical choice. The team that's, like I said, it could be any given Sunday. Anything can happen on Sunday, but I gotta go with the team that I think is gonna win. So I'm gonna have to go with the Seattle Seahawks. Unfortunately, don't worry. that pick will come in where, what is this guy thinking? I'm gonna have that pick. I'm gonna have that pick where it's gonna be us against 49ers or something, where I feel that we're gonna win. But I don't know. I don't think this week when you're trying to get ready, and it's gonna be difficult trying to score on this defense with that secondary. But don't worry, the home pick will come in sooner or later. You will get that. So I got Seattle. Going over my Carolina Panthers at home. Carolina's at home. Cincinnati, Chicago, great game. Cincinnati, I think is going to have a very underrated defense. They struggled for the early part of last year, I want to say. They really started to step it up near the end. Of course, they made the playoffs. Our problem with Cincinnati has always been Andy Dalton. You know, but during the regular season, he's been pretty solid. I honestly see, the Bears. The Bears, I still like their secondary. Tillman, Jennings. I still like that secondary. Um, can they protect? You know, can they protect the quarterback? Is the Bears' problem? Can they protect Cutler? And playing against Geno Atkins is gonna be tough. Um, I'm gonna go Cincinnati. I'm gonna go Cincinnati. I think the pass rush is gonna get to Jay Cutler. It's always a big if. 'Cause if he can get the protection, he can get the ball down to guys like Brandon Marshall. But I think Cincinnati's gonna get to him. So I got Cincinnati winning this game in Chicago. Yes, they are in Chicago. The other 1 o'clock game got Miami going to Cleveland. Cleveland, another underrated defense. Amazing, I said two underrated defenses from the same division. Um, I like Trent Richardson. Of course, they have Whedon. Offensively, in terms of the receiving position, oh man, they are anemic. They're one of the worst receiving corps in football, easily. Of course, Miami with Mike Wallace, and they also got Ellerbe from Baltimore. Although I say that, they did lose Reggie Bush, who ran the ball quite well for them. Matter of fact, Miami fans gonna hate me. I'm gonna go Cleveland this one. And Cleveland left me down, I probably would never fucking pick them again. We'll go ahead and try to knock these out a little bit faster. So I'm gonna keep my description a little brief. Because a lot of teams are playing, and I'm not even halfway through it. Minnesota, Detroit. Adrian Peterson always runs over Detroit somehow. Well, he's fucking Adrian Peterson. But despite that, I think he'll have close to 200 yards rushing. But Detroit will still win the game because Minnesota defense is from the back end isn't that great. They have a tough time against Calvin Johnson. A guy like Reggie Bush, who's a new piece. They're going to use him as. Unfortunately, I think they're going to use him more as a receiver option than in the run game. Hopefully, they do run him. Christian Ponder has not been consistent at all as quarterback. They need for him to be able to throw the ball. And the question is, will they be able to protect him? They got one of the better front fours in football. Will they be able to protect him? I don't think they will, and I don't think he will make the plays anyway. So I'm going Detroit at home. Peterson, I think Peterson got a great game. I see Oakland going to Indianapolis. Oakland is horrible. Give me the Colts. Kansas City and Jacksonville. Jacksonville sucks. Give me Kansas City. So some of these games, Kansas City got a lot of holes. They got a lot of question marks, but Jacksonville has even more. They do have MJD. I apologize. They have MJD. But Blaine Gabbert, he's not a great quarterback. Now Kansas City, they have Alex Smith, and he's outside. He's not playing with Harbaugh. So I have to see how he plays. I like the defense for Kansas City. The defense has gotten healthy. And I think that they're going to give Jacksonville's offensive line a lot of trouble, and Blaine Gabber's gonna make some mistakes. Give me Kansas City. Tampa Bay going to Tampa Bay going to the New York Jets. Now has a lot of drama going into this game. Darrell Reeves, who was obviously traded from the Jets to Tampa Bay, I believe he's a question mark for this game. Like I said, a lot of the injury stuff I do not know about because for some reason they don't have it up yet. They probably won't see it until Saturday for some of these games other than the Denver game. Um, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of drama going to the store with the whole Darrell Reeves thing. Not sure if he's going to play the first game. Tampa Bay, lot of question marks offensively. I like the running back Doug Martin. Very underrated runner. I think he was a little nicked up, but I believe he will start. Let's see. The Jets offensively have so many holes, and they're probably going to put a rookie out there against. Um, Honestly, I'm going to say this. The back. A lot of people say, well, yeah, they were 32nd last year in passing and against the pass in terms of yardage. They were pretty bad. A lot of was big plays, them giving up big plays, blown coverages. You know, too many blitzes, leaving the guys on islands. But against those Jets receivers, I don't really see anybody dominate. You know, and then more than likely you're gonna start a rookie. I can see them bringing a lot of pressure against the rookie because they did like the blitz a lot. Josh Freeman, hard to trust. It's hard to trust Josh Freeman. And the Jets, despite what we say about Rex Ryan, he does have the defense playing well. He usually has that defense playing well. Wilkerson, Camardi. But I just don't. I think the offense for the Jets is going to make too many mistakes. Give me Tampa Bay. I'll take Tampa Bay on the win. They're probably going to let me down because it's actually a tough one to pick because we don't know what to expect out of Tampa Bay. But I want to give me Tampa Bay, especially if Doug Martin plays. Atlanta and New Orleans, very good game. It's going to probably be a shootout. Um, this is a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. New Orleans, they did get Sean Payton back, and that's going to be a big boost to their offense. Of course, they picked up Rob Ryan. Hmm. The defense did lose Will Smith, and they just placed Jonathan Vilma on IR. I'm going to go with Atlanta because I think Atlanta's defense can make more stops than New Orleans' defense can. Even though I still think it's going to be a shootout. But I think Atlanta's defense, while not great, can make more stops than New Orleans can. So I'm going to go with Atlanta within a game it's going to be within a touchdown. Next 1 o'clock game Sunday. Tennessee going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, they still have trouble protecting Roethlisberger. Still have trouble up front. I like the receivers for Pittsburgh. Question is, will they have Heath Miller back for Pittsburgh the first game? I do not know. Might have to find out and possibly change my pick. But this will probably decide who I pick. But I'm gonna pick someone anyway. Like I said, they have trouble protecting Roethlisberger. The defense is getting older. While the defense still can be solid. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. But Tennessee still has some problems. I think Roethlisberger can throw the ball with guys like Emmanuel Sanders, Jericho Country, Antonio Brown. He still has some good receivers to throw to. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh because of Roethlisberger and his ability to create plays. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor in the game. So, Arizona, St. Louis, another division game. NFC West, the much improved NFC West. You got Arizona. You also obviously got Carson Palmer. Um, they have a good defense. They had a good defense last year. Their problem was inability to protect the quarterback. Those tackles were pathetic. Guys like Cobb and I can't remember the other quarterback name, took a beating back there. Can they protect Carson Palmer? That is the real question. Can they protect Carson Palmer? This is a tough one to pick because it's relying on can they protect Carson Palmer because I like I like both both teams. I think Arizona has a better defense, but St. Louis's defense is more disciplined with Jeff Fisher. Hmm. I may regret this, but I'm gonna go Arizona. I may regret this. Green Bay, San Francisco. Of course, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, and he got his weapons. Of course, he lost Greg Jennings to the Minnesota Vikings. Um, then we got San Francisco, made it to the Super Bowl. Obviously, this is a rematch of the game they played in the playoffs. Uh, I would say I'm going to have to go with. I'm have to go with San Francisco. You know, Green Bay did not address any of their issues defensively. They will not be able to stop the read option at all. They will not be able to stop it. They pretty much have the same defense that they had when they played them in the playoffs. And it wasn't necessarily scheme. They just don't have the personnel to stop it. They won't be able to stop the power running game. And then Kaepernick is a guy who can still throw, so you can't key in on his ability to run. So I would say I'm gonna stick with San Francisco. They're gonna Aaron Rodgers. I think they lose Brian Bulaga at the left tackle, and that's where a guy. And that's pretty important. Seeing that 49ers can't really get after the quarterback. Losing Bulaga was huge. And I think because of that, Aaron Rodgers is going to have a lot of pressure on him. So I'm definitely going San Francisco. Way more complete team. Green Bay has a better quarterback, but San Francisco is a more complete team. So yeah, I'm going San Francisco. And this, I believe, is the Arizona and the St. Louis game. The Arizona St. Louis game, the Green Bay San Francisco game are both on Sunday at 4:25. The night game, that Sunday night, got the New York Giants playing the new. Well, they changed the name, Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Um, well, that is the name, but of course Dallas changed their name, and the Giants, if everyone remembers, beat them in their new stadium in the first game, or the first or second game. Um, damn it. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. No, the last couple of years they played some pretty close games. The Giants, they got guys who's coming off injuries. Pierre Paul, Tuck had an injury last year. I'm pretty sure he's pretty healthy, but Pierre Paul's come up. He has a nagging back injury. They lost some guys, Umanura, Canty. Hmm. I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys. Not I despise the Cowboys, but I think they're gonna pull this one out. Um, I think they got a lot of pride for this game. They will not allow the Giants to beat them in the first game in their stadium, especially after them changing the name. So I can say a guy like Dez Bryant's gonna tear him up. So I see that they're gonna have a tough time guarding that guy. So I say Dallas pulls the game out in a close game. Philadelphia, Washington. This is the two Monday night games. This is the Monday night game at 7:10 Eastern time. Philly going to Washington. Of course, it's RG3's first game back since the injury. No, this is the first time actually seeing him on the field since the injury in last year's playoffs. He did not play preseason. I would say, Washington, that they're probably still going to run a read option with him. We'll see how teams adjusted to that. And, I honestly don't think in the first week teams will. I don't think Philly will be able to stop it. We'll have to see how RG3 runs. He is coming off an injury. Philly, still, I think Mike Vick will be the starter. We may see a little bit more of LaShawn McCoy. They will run a faster tempo offense. Defensively, they still have their problems. But, with Vic playing, and did look pretty good in the preseason. If he can look anything the way he looked in the preseason, he can make this a tough game. But I'll say Washington because I don't think Philly's going to be able to stop the read option. And, the read option is, to me, almost like a gimmick. Teams are going to figure it out, but it won't be this week. Give me Washington at home against Philly. I don't think Philly will be able to stop the read option. Not this early in the season. Houston and San Diego. San Diego still has trouble. My question is, will they still have trouble protecting Phillip Rivers? Will San Diego run the ball? I like Houston. Ed Reed, of course, should play this game. Should have Brian Cushing back because he had an injury last year. They're gonna get him back. J.J. Watt is an animal. That guy is, especially with San Diego's struggles with protecting the quarterback, and with Houston's running game, Ben Tate, Arian Foster, Andre Johnson. I like Houston because I think they can get, a guy like J.J. Watt. He's going to draw so much attention. Other guys are going to be able to get after the quarterback. Give me Houston in that game. So, okay, I'll go back through them and tell you each one, and I'll also put them in the description. Baltimore against Denver. Of course, I picked Denver. New England, Buffalo. I picked New England. Seattle against my Carolina Panthers. I picked Seattle. Cincinnati at Chicago. Cincinnati. Miami at Cleveland. I got Cleveland. Minnesota at Detroit. Got Detroit. Oakland and Indianapolis. Give me the Colts. Kansas City in Jacksonville. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Tampa Bay in New York playing the Jets. Give me Tampa Bay. Atlanta in New Orleans. I want Atlanta. Tennessee at Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh. Arizona in St. Louis. Give me Arizona. Green Bay at San Fran. Give me San Fran. The Giants going to the Dallas Stadium. Give me Dallas. Philly going to Washington. Give me Washington. Houston going to San Diego. I want Houston. Yeah, those are my picks. This video went on way too damn long. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and get my picks out before, because I might be too busy tomorrow. But I want to go ahead and get them out right now. I will, if if any significant major injuries, crop up and I catch news of them before the games come on, I will change my picks. I will make a video, stating what my original pick was and what am I changing to and why. But let me know, let me know down in the comment section who are you picking. Do you like the format that I'm doing the picks with now, or do you want me to like break it up half, half and half? Just let me know how you want me to do it, because I know you don't want to sit through a 30-minute video. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.